Okay, this is a review of eBay buying purchases from 2019 to 2021 on eBay. So these are just items you'd find on eBay. They may look cool, they may look or have a certain purpose, but this is just a genuine review of eBay. So continuing here. So we start off June 8th, 2019. Purchase for $1.79, rather cheap. So just kind of material for art or such. It's ruby ore, crushed gravel, stone, chunk, lots, degrossing, improving, tumbled, energy improved, tumbled. So just ruby, I guess, mineral. The quality probably wasn't so good or anything like that. Used it for like a filament design, just trying to kind of focus on the quality of, using a copper wire on like kind of a brooch or a bracket, kind of a couple filled with ruby and then concrete to settle the sealant on the bottom and top between the wire. It didn't work very well, but I thought it was an interesting concept to understand like microchips or microprocessing of like kind of NAND computing device that would work for Ruby, I guess. Again, I mean, it's no science expert, but probably need to be compressed and then dialed. The mineral would need to be dialed, and this Ruby isn't really set for anything like that. So probably not to buy or anything like that, unless the company wanted to make a more sophisticated process with their move with ruby ore, or what you consider ruby mineral array or something along those lines. That ruby ore looks a little bit more industrial when they say ruby ore. So wouldn't technically buy it, but it got shipped, it came in and everything like that. So I had no problems there. Next, going to delivered safe, hidden, invisible micro mini spy nano earpiece headset earphone. This was not what you think it was. This was just magnets. I mean, they might be more hollow magnets than you normally get, like a special edition of magnet. Not really anything different than, kind of a bead magnet you would get from like a spherical magnet, like you would, like a ball magnet for a refrigerator, basically. One of those like tech toys that kid would play with. It's basically that. So basically the thing is, like, you have a wire loop that runs around your neck. It's a wire loop with like a volume control, basically, or a module. And then the cord connects to your phone or device or something like that with the auxiliary port. Plays music through the cord, and then it vibrates basically underneath where the headphone piece would be, which is the magnet in your ear, and it vibrates the headphone piece, which is new to some people. Never heard of it, or they just forgot. Maybe it's the first time for some people. It's not something that's impressive or anything. It's like a homemade shift device. I could show you right here. It's not really too much or anything. Oh, it looks like it got removed, but I mean, this is a cord there, if you can see it. It's made in Europe, so it's nothing like industrial made in the United States. So, that was $12.99. I think it was magnets that came in first, but I just wanted to check to see kind of like how these things were distributed. Basically, that's it. Just kind of this idea of like spying or other things like kind of music or audio, difference, things like that, signal strengths and weaknesses. Just kind of interesting topics. I just wanted to check out their equipment. I mean, it's not necessary to buy. It's not like exciting or anything. You're not going to be real impressed with it or anything like that. It's something like a science experiment you could make at home. It's very easy to make at home and everything like that. I'm sure you could find a module, like a blog online or something on YouTube or something like that. So go on. Vintage Novia Zera Russian EAU cologne for men. A little too strong, expired and everything. Came in fine. And just general cologne. Just general, like nothing special, no scent. That's really hard to find probably anywhere. Russian scent. I remember from when I was younger, that was probably the only one that was like clear scented, what is considered a cologne. So that's just no scent, just kind of like a feminine breeze kind of smell, kind of alcohol tone, or like kind of I forgot the herb, the plant that it is, but it's really nothing. Old one. And then go into these, and then I got this vintage Novia Zura Russian Dew cologne. It's a little too old, a little bit too much. I just felt like getting it just for the heck of it, but I mean, it wasn't like crazy or anything like that. Just a regular cologne. Didn't like you could trip out, didn't have poison in it or anything like that. But I mean, you don't need it. So I mean, tensions have grown from Russia or Eastern states since 2020. So I mean, it's probably it's something you should just buy. So go on. Audio playback module, MP3 player, trigger play, serial port control module. So it's just trying to work with like these small footed computer systems. This one's an MP3 player module to play. I haven't really got anything working on it or anything like that. Just sitting around basically. Doesn't really do anything. So go on. Merrill Mobe 2 Walnut Ventilator Vibram Hiking Trail Walking Shoes. Men's. I would say probably not buy these shoes. They're not as exciting as they might seem. No matter what, whatever picture you're seeing on your phone right now or your computer, certainly these aren't shoes that are good or anything like that. Quite poor shoes. So I'll just go on. They're about to be used, luckily, just to see if I could buy huge shoes to see if they'll work, but didn't even fit me. So unfortunately, what size were they? Doesn't say. So okay. Go on. Merrill, 8 gigabyte, 128 gigabyte dinosaur pattern neutral memory card data phone TF. Oh, that one didn't even come in. So that was strange. Whatever it might be, that was strange. I think it was because the supply was on Amazon and everything. I just needed a small SD card, so I just bought one with a dinosaur pattern on it. So then we go on to Snow White Carrot Seeds Beta Carotene Colorful Non-GMO free shipping. I would save your money. Go to the store, buy something that's grown in the United States. And a lot with these eBay companies, they're not grown in the United States. They're in China. And if you want an organic farm, you want your plant to be grown in the United States, and especially with carrots. Carrots are a very deadly, poisonous a poisonous plant. And I mean, it's not a joke around. It's not joking at all. You can die from a carrot poisoning. Intake, it depends on like what carrot it is and the breed and everything like that. But I mean, don't take your chance. Carrot can be a very poisonous and toxic chemical in your body, much like eating battery acid, basically. So just be careful. 99 cents isn't worth your life. I didn't learn from these seeds exactly, but I bought some carrot juice. I looked it up. Don't be surprised when people don't tell you the truth. Yeah. So just the information, go look it up at the library if you can't find it online. So just don't take somebody's word for it. That's stupid. That's dumb. So going on, Nuremberg, not Geld, million mark, 1923. Not needed. You could frame one on the wall. I could see a doctor doing this. Probably not in your sophistication unless you are, how do I put that? Working in that role in, where is it called? Europe, probably. And again, like a doctor would frame it on the wall. You would not need it to be handing out to anybody, like a U.S. soldier buying the Nuremberg. No, I mean, they could have 100 stacks of it, but it looks tacky as shit. The World War II is nothing like any other war. It's not like the Iraq War. It's not like the Afghanistan War. It's like nothing like this. It's not even like any war in Israel. It could be. I mean, you consider like some technical issues, but if you can't relate to something, you can't frame it on the wall and be aphrematic about what quality of life this person had in the past. You don't share an identity. Probably not yours to think about. Kind of like putting a whiteboard marker on the wall. Would you do that, or would you try to use a little bit of philosophy? And philosophy is that structure, really. It's that language, apparently. So yeah, going on. We got the Velman MLP 106 Mad Lab lie detector DIY electronic kit authorized distributor. I was able to put some of this together, and then I found out there was not enough parts. I don't think I got it working. I just wanted to get a simple lie detector test done. It just seemed like a cool project to work on. I always work on these projects to do something. So I thought this was an interesting one, except it was a mess up. So wasn't really interested in it. This is more for working parts than to see the dialogue of a modem board. So the board itself, I mean, had holes in it like a lot of boards that are makeshift from wherever they're getting them from, China or some other country, Vietnam, Taiwan, I have no idea. But wherever in Southeast Asia or wherever they're getting them from, Mexico maybe, they aren't built. So yeah, don't go ahead and buy those without a proper distribution channel or partner for shipping. And I say partner sparingly. Don't just go for partner. Go for something that pseudo-focus. So something that has good project management or databasing. So maybe the quality of the site. I mean, usually you can tell by the quality of the site, a good business. Okay, moving on, we got a Make Market Alphabet Soup Letter L multi-face one-piece wooden rubber stamp. I'll tell you what this is. This is a $2 stamp, so it's a square cube, basically with an L written in different cursive languages or fonts for each side. I thought it was an interesting concept, so I thought it was kind of like a quality art piece. I bought it. I think I could use it. Again, it wasn't industrial use. You can't use what is called Masic ink or something like that on the rubber stamp because it will mess up the stamp. I had one of these when I was younger, but apparently it was a specially made one. And it was specific for that quality of definition, basically. So that's where I got that information from. Going on, Vimata Crossfade LP headband, headphones, Chrome. Wouldn't buy. $25, $10 shipping. March 9th, 2020. Would not buy. Was completely a waste of money. Vimata Crossfade LP. It was a brand when it came out. It was an expensive brand, like maybe 15 years ago. They were very popular, probably the best headphones on the market, right? Except nobody listened to headphones back in the day. And that was the first time they started listening to them. So they sounded neat, but you eventually lose depth in your ears or ear canals. Or your ears will pop, basically, from having pressure in them all the time. So, Vimata could come up with something better. There's a lot of tech companies out there that are endearing in the space of, headphone technology. Apple headphones are coming out with $100, Max Pro or Max's $400 version. So, that's speculative, but that's what I hear they're doing. Maybe save your money, get some headphones, maybe AirPods or something like that. I have a pair of AirPods. Those are much better than $25 or actually $35 in this case you'd buy on Vimata Crossfade. Maybe you have credit saved up, you could just pay over time or something like that. So, going on to Delivered 2003 Iraqi Most Wanted playing cards, excellent condition, 52 cards plus Joker's card. Seems like most sketchy thing. One of the most sketchy things. The 2003 Iraqi Most Wanted playing cards are no joke to have. They are like going to give you a flashback of the war, basically, of all these bad characters. Some of them released from prison, some of them not. Some of them are dead. Some of them have life in prison so much. But it will be a flashback for your point of view to understand the construct of the military world or complex. It's, again, no joking matter. If that's what you think you need to stage some sort of what is it called? Familiarization. I don't know. I would get a brand new one, something that is not aged with chemicals, from a company that collects your information. To be honest, the Iraq War is no joke. I mean, the Iraq War might like sound technically cool to a kid, but it's not. There's dead people involved. I mean, you could say like the manicist, like somebody who's like soft in the world of the military, like kind of communication wise, or they go after killers in the in the military, like they don't use bombs and all these things. They're patrol foot, basically like security guards, right? They don't do this either, but they're not the ones collecting the information, things like that. So whatever you say, you could do whatever you want, but I mean those cards are going to be there tomorrow, and I mean you can get them anyway. But then branding Iraqi most wanted playing cards, and they're not safe, like on international grounds. You could say no to them, but you could say, also at the same time, like some of these are the most wanted people in the country. And I mean, some of these people slaughtered people and, killed Americans and whatnot. So, it's an open ground, but, just take it to heart when somebody stops you there. And your meaning there, too, as well. The Iraqi War was a pretty shady war. A lot of bad dealings. If you ask his POWs and all of that. So, I would pass, but that's just me and what I've experienced throughout my life of so long in the years I've lived. So I'll continue. Delivered Operation Iraqi Freedom, U.S. Military Heroes playing cards, new sealed. And again, these are other cards for U.S. military. I think this one's had like presidents and all of the freedom-related ideas about them. This was $2.99, a little bit cheaper. Just kind of wanted to see the skeptitude of these, policies or ideas or cards. And again, when you touch it, it could be carcinogenic. It could lead to melanoma. Who knows? It could lead to a lot of things. Again, with military stuff, this chemical has been, or this material has been. And again, don't take somebody's word for it who just says something. You're going to have to actually test it. And the testing equipment is actually quite expensive. Probably costs some amount of money to do it. And, you can blame whoever you want to blame about that. But, yeah. It's no laughing order, as they put it. Okay, so next up is the delivered set of 50 9/11 Justice Osama bin Laden Victory Bill. And that was $14.95, March 29th, 2020. I would call it a waste of money. Downright a waste of money. Just a bad investment you just won't ever need to have in your entire life. Okay, next up is this $10 item. Who knows what it is? I have no idea what it is. March 30th, 2020. Doesn't have a name. I have no idea. This is eBay purchases. I hope everything on here is legal. I don't see why it shouldn't be, but apparently it's not. Then, okay, next up, I paid for 21 ounce copper coins, Bitcoin coin, Silk Road Anonymous Bitcoin coin. I did this as a way to stay with solidarity. It was basically a way to put it on a grave of someone, to pay my respect to someone. And basically, that's about kind of a open metaphor, as you will. The Silk Road is a place in the Middle East, basically. A lot of drugs or weapons are sold on that market. Basically a dangerous place. But when you look at the drugs we do today, I mean, and the websites they have, they're all eerily similar, kind of a metaphor in a way. I wouldn't buy it. They never came. The whole thing seems suspicious. And I would call it suspicious because they weren't a real coin. I mean, if you needed a coin like that, you'd probably have to make it yourself with this emblem of Silk Road, if that's what you're looking for. And again, this was strictly for putting on a headstone. But $20, I mean, it might look real. It might look like it's shipped and everything. It didn't ship. It didn't pay. So, it looks suspicious. So, don't buy it. Going on, shipped Black Nebula, carrot seeds, 100, 200, 400, 1,000, colorful, beautiful, rare, bulk. That's $2.79. And again, with the carrot seeds, you probably want to watch out for carrots because they're poisonous. Carrots are very poisonous. So, did I plant them? I didn't plant them. I didn't see if they grew or not. I was renting property, so I just didn't do it. Seemed distasteful. And, you never know with property. They could have put oil in your lawn or something. So, unless you have your own your garden planto outside, I wouldn't bother. And also, it's probably not carrot seeds you want to buy. They probably want to buy carrot seeds from America, United States. So, okay, going on. German inflationary not guild, Bitfield, 250 million mark, 1923. $9 cost and $3 shipping, April 7th, 2020. I would say you probably don't need to buy this one. This one was just what it is. So I'll just leave it there. Think of it as what you want. Delivered, let's go on. A6 Intruder 8GM 88 Harm Shooter Missile Insignia Crest DUI pen. And this is a pen for DUI, or not a driving under the influence pen or anything like that. An A6 AGM 88 Harm Shooter. This was a play and joke pen made back in the day when the AGM 88 Harm Shooter was made, which is a missile. It's an anti-static missile made by, contracted by TI, Texas Instruments. So basically, I just thought there was kind of an interesting concept pen to look at. Because it's insignia, DIDUY pen. Like it says something, but doesn't say something. But I got delivered. Doesn't really hold well together. But that's what you get when you buy garbage. So I'll go on to the next one. This one is definitely garbage. This is shipped USB Iconic Air Purifier, Fresh Ozone Air Purifier Ionizer for PC laptop. You plug this into your computer. It's gonna smell like poison or something. Like it seemed poisonous. Threw that out right out. Was quite weird. Plugs into your computer. I was looking for more of an adapter for electrical current. I have one right now. It shows the amps in or out, but looking for something that would show application and electrical use. But apparently it hasn't been invented yet. So there you go. We got this next one for $4.84 shipping. Who knows? I have no idea what this is. So I have no idea what that one is. Delivered stainless steel pentagon square ashtray, internet cafe, flame retardant ashtray, CF. Do you need it? Probably not. The style of apparently the style of the Pentagon is well known as a trademark for different art projects you might not want to get involved with. And I basically say that because it's a focus point of something. So I'll go on. You probably don't need to buy it. It's made of plastic, not anything like crazy. And it's from a company that's not well known or anything. You probably don't want to buy an ashtray that looks like a pentagon or a star from some company that makes it an ashtray, but it kind of looks like a dog bowl at the same time, or a cat bowl. It's kind of suspicious. Why on earth would you do that when you can sell it for more? Pentagon doesn't really mean that much. Okay, next up, delivered 25 notes of 9/11 Twin Towers dollar bills, novelty, collectible New York money, L1, $7.50, May 24th, 2020. Again, these are old carcinogenics in your hand. Would you want to buy it? Would you need it? Do you got to have it? No. Next one up, a lot of 22 metal New York State Police published silver dog tag necklace challenge coins, or whatever you want to call them. $34 free shipping, May 31st, 2020. Do you need it? No, unless you're working on some project that requires Monopoly money, because these were real thick dog tags and were tags that were something you would buy at a liquor store. Completely unnecessary, fembachik, whatever you want to call it. Ridiculous. Oh, I'm sorry. Those weren't the ones. These are the ones. Same price. Shipping $8.30, May 31st, 2020. And again, not necessary. Okay, so next up, 200 plus perennial medicinal herb seeds, white elderweiss, alpine rock flower. I do enjoy this flower quite a lot. It's the $3.49 alpine rock flower. You know why I enjoy it? Because, I mean, why I used to enjoy it at least is because it got me going. It was more of the focus or the kind of the look of these flowers. They looked like almost like these flowers that were very vibrant looking. They have a certain kind of like ancient kind of feel to them, kind of in a way, or look to them. I like the appearance of them. They don't really grow where I live. I live in the southwestern United States, so they wouldn't grow. I was going to try them. I tried growing them eventually. When I got around to growing them, I think it was maybe 7 months out of maybe more than that. It was probably more than that. Probably tried a couple times. They didn't grow. So unfortunately, we have an ungrowing flower. I even tried to purchase it online through a vendor, a whole plant, and it certainly didn't come in either. So quite unfortunate there. Okay, next up, shipped 2016 Washington DC Starbucks gift card, new and in stock plus bonus. And that was a Washington DC Starbucks gift card with nothing on it, and a bonus gift which was a Hearts gift card. This I uploaded money to. Did it do a good job? I mean, it was unscratched and everything, so it worked and everything. I used all the money on it. Was it a good card? Did it do anything different? No, it didn't do anything different. It didn't do anything at all. Okay, next up, MSI modern 14-inch laptop Intel Core i5, 8GB memory, 512 SSD, carbon gray. Let's see what we got here. This was shipped by Best Buy. Not a good laptop. Save your money. i5. It's a bummer. Yeah, with a lot of these computers, you want something that works, like an IBM. When MSI was working with IBM, I could see it, but a lot of these models, I'm not sure. Maybe they do, but I don't know. So going to the next one, Alpine Rock Flower, another delivery of that. So just got it because they seemed like a cool idea, and I hadn't planted them yet, so I was going to go ahead, but I'm not sure if I even have them anymore, but maybe they're around somewhere. Okay, delivered 1 terabyte universal micro SD, SDHC, SDXC, TF flash memory card, class 10, June 13th, 2020. That one didn't even come in at all. So, that was not one you can buy there. Okay, copper infused leg brace, knee high compression, sleeve socks support. This one doesn't really do anything. Made out of material that is off brand and everything like that. If it means something when it comes to polyester, it might. So I mean, it wasn't great or anything. Okay, the next delivered Pentagon BDU 2.0 pants airsoft combat military army ripstop men's khaki coyote. They were used, I believe. I gave them to somebody because they didn't fit me. I don't know. I mean, the more you wear these clothes, more is it going to help you, find a new brand in the future, really. Once you buy these clothes, are you going to be satisfied with other clothes? Some people aren't. Some people can be. Where do you get these clothes? Who makes them? For what price do they purchase these pants from? I don't know. So it's a good question. Are you willing to pay $200 for a pair of brand new pants that were meant for practical use? I don't know. I don't know. The good question is, are you willing to buy a pair of used pants for $100? So, it could be technically different. And again, America does make pants at their American-made companies. But, again, some of those companies ship from overseas. So you got to be careful about what you buy from, who you buy from, who you trust. Don't just trust any slug on the internet, even if they are whoever they say they are, like a ex-FBI agent or like, what is called a Navy SEAL. Just don't do that. There's scumbags all over the place. The last thing you need them to do is trick your kid into thinking these things are cool, or like your husband or wife or something. And honestly, you could try it. If it's a resource you want to like develop over time, you go to the store and you look for these brands. If you're not finding them, just don't buy them, because not because the resource doesn't exist. It's just kind of a flawed business design. And with that business, like you do really have to understand why things work the way they work. It's not a laughing matter. It's just real. It's how businesses work. Okay, next up is doTERRA essential oils, 1 milligram or 2 milligram samples. I think I got birchwood on this one. It was a $3.25 sample. I don't know. I would want my birchwood to come from the United States. I don't think it came from the United States. So, got to be careful with that. Not something to play around with. So next up, shipped 2018 first responders limited FTC with actual World Trade Center cable relic. It was $9.99, $2.75 shipping. That was July 1st of 2020. So that was basically a card with a wire snipped from the World Trade Center. Basically, it was rusted wire glued to a page. Do I know if it was authenticated by someone from the World Trade Center? I don't know. Could it give you cancer? I don't know. Could it be carcinogenic? I don't know. Could it lead to melatonin? I don't know. Unless you're probably going to New York and getting these materials, I probably suggest you just don't. I did this for a research project. It's just one of my many research projects I did or do. So basically, I wanted to find out more about the materials and constructs about the materials made in the World Trade Center. It was roughly on this paper I did a long time ago about the Pentagon and facility management between businesses that were building or repairing the Pentagon. With some of this material, it can be classified. Nowadays, it's not so much because of, these building companies are now unclassified, but they bid for contracts in an illicit way. So it's just more, I am studying journalism. I think these things are kind of interesting to me. But let's go on. 100 Atlas 4mm Smoky Topaz, Satana, Pentagon check glass 5-sided tube spaces, and these came in. They were brown, I believe, or some color like brown, little filament things that were made like a pentagon, basically. And I could say you could have them. You gotta have them. You're gonna need them. I mean, if you're testing electrical equipment, you're trying to design like some sort of like cord or something that might be a pentagon shape. I could see it as connected. I worked on a project similar to this when I was younger. I have, was it brown filament? I do this whole story about this business selling, or one of these businesses who makes these beads selling this. But, again, I don't know if you need it. Is there a specific reason you need it? Is it brown? Is the shipping company just sell it to you for best? I don't know. It's been checked. Glass 5-sided tube. You probably have to get pictures from the person. So just email them, get brand pictures so they can. Just don't buy it. Going on, Nomad Patch Low Country Bottomland Camo Turkey Hunting Cap hat NWT. This was one of the hats, like one of the Walmart brand hats. I like these hats. They're a little bit more cool. Like they're a little bit more well made, I guess. Like Target really takes care of the hats and the companies that build their or Walmart. I'm sorry, the hats that they work with the partners. So probably popular. Sometimes they have lights installed, but I don't think the company really does camo so much. I mean, I think they do, but you never know. I think they're more for hunting, game, but it's a good brand. I would buy it from the store though. I wouldn't go to eBay to buy it, even if Amazon doesn't have it. Okay, USB-C Type-C to HDMI adapter, USB 3.1 cable for MHL Android iPhone tablet. This worked for Android Samsung, but didn't work. It didn't use their application interface for it. I had to hack it on this weird application for Android and do it third party. Didn't work. User design or anything like that wasn't great or anything like that. And again, these smartphones are getting bigger and more capable all the time, so you never know. I still have it around in case I need it, but it is what it is. Garmin Instinct Tactical Edition Rugged GPS Smartwatch Black 17782-1, $180. It was a interesting buy. I still have this watch today. The battery does last around 12 to 15 days, on a charge. It's not a solar panel one. I mean, if you're going for solar panel, one that lasts apparently I think 24 days, probably get the solar panel one. If you're looking for a display, looking for that, go for that. It doesn't really have a temperature gauge on it. It doesn't have, all sorts of things that you would want a watch to have. I would probably pass. Not the greatest watch. I'm hearing good things about Amazon Fits, but again, that's a live or dream. Like you don't know if that's going to be there tomorrow. So going on, the King Kui Hua Tan 1 clear the key and transform Flim pills, 200 pills, Ifeng. That's $9.99, free shipping, July 11, 2020. And again, I don't know why I do this stuff. I've taken Chinese medicine before. It didn't seem to work. I just thought, maybe it would, bring back, the ancient medicine China has to offer during the COVID pandemic. I tried one. It made me feel sick. I didn't take it anymore. Or maybe took a bite out of it or something like that. But, I wouldn't suggest any Chinese medicines. It doesn't work that way. So let's go on. Okay. New Navy SEALs Team 6 hat, baseball cap, DEVGRU, Red Squad Indian Tribe logo. Yeah, 1346. You don't again know who makes this. You don't know who sells this. Again, I would pass on this. It's a waste of money. You're not going to end up wearing this in public. It's something you probably end up throwing away, and you don't know, especially with what does it say right there? It says Navy SEAL Team 6 hat, baseball cap. Yeah, I probably imagine you don't want to touch something like that if you don't know where it came from. But, again, you never know. It looks ridiculous. It seems ridiculous. It's on eBay, but it's legal to have. But you just don't got to have it. So let's go on. Okay, delivered Smoke and Mirrors by Imagine Dragons Deluxe Edition audio CD. And this one is $1.95, and then the shipping was $2.99. That was on August 1st, 2020. And you gotta have it. You don't gotta have it. And the best you could do with this, you could rip the CD. There's applications to rip a CD. They're not always so good. Along with these companies that rip CDs, they don't have good policies for the software. So the CD audio music you're ripping onto your MP3 player might be illegal. So you check again. That's what you got. And then we got next up Kali Linux Live 2020.1 with persistence plus all tools in a Samsung USB 3.0 metal USB. Whatever that means, that's all Sketch. The next one up is Kali Linux Live 2, same thing. And I consider this sketchy, what this person is doing, hijacking a server, and anything in the database that belongs to the real Linux company, and they're reselling their gear, actually hijacking systems on their way to sell this data by penetrating your password and information on your computer. So, thumbs down for this one, because it makes no sense, actually, and it doesn't work actually. So, going on. Delivered here is Night Visions by Imagine Dragons CD, September 2012, Interscope USA, new. And that's $7.50, CD, free shipping, August 2nd, 2020. That came in and everything. Did I ever play it? No. I ended up buying it on MP3 through iTunes. So it is what it is. Okay, 95 California lottery tickets assorted, second chance scratchers, second redeemable. And, you could buy it, you got to have it, you buy it, you got to have it. And you could do this a couple of times just to get your message across, basically. You're going to win. It's legal, apparently, or else their system would just shut it down. From what I know, a bunch of teachers are reselling tickets for the codes on the lottery tickets. So there's a possibility you could win. You could write somebody. I don't know. I presume it's legal. A bunch of teachers did it. So let's see if I can pull it up here. I think this is the only one. No, it doesn't look like they said it, but I do have a message in here saying that they sell it, and there are a bunch of teachers selling them. So it's an interesting way to play the lottery without playing the lottery. Is it important? Is it real? Honestly, you probably have a better chance of investing in stocks, bonds, CDs, and ironically enough, cryptocurrency. But with cryptocurrency, everything is a battle for money. So there you go. Next up, delivered $50 or 50 plus bulk bag of tiny 1/8 inch plus sand dollars, seashells, craft sweating, and these are just small seashells, very, very small. Weren't star seashells like you might imagine them being star seashells. They were sand dollars, or I'm sorry, what are they called? Star dollars or starfish? I'm not sure what to call them, but that's what they are. And then, okay, next one, good for 25 million in trade, Osama bin Laden token, excellent condition. And this one is for $6.95 for shipping. And this is from October 12th, 2020. And see who sold it. This person sold it, South Park Coin. So whoever that is. Okay, going on, delivered POWMIA, You Are Not Forgotten t-shirt, patriotic t-shirt. And that was $12.99. Was it printed correctly? Nope. Was it on good material? Nope. Was the printed material on it good? Nope. All failed through the wash, was a waste of money. Don't buy from this vendor, has no idea what they're doing, and they're doing it for a quick buck. November 18th, 2020, if I could show you who went ahead and sold this one here. That's your tea shop. Hopefully they improve. Hopefully they rename their store too. So, okay. Next up, shipped Nicorette Quick Mess Duo 2 times 150 sprays, free shipping to USA. I don't know if this one is legal or if this one is not legal. In the United States, it says free shipping in USA. I thought as well, might as well buy it. I heard good things about it. Apparently, it is not something you need. I basically tried it a couple times. It was a waste. Tasted gross. Wasn't so good. Ended up in the trash. Can't say I enjoyed it that much. Was liquid nicotine. You don't need the nicotine. You need to quit smoking cigarettes the right way, which is however you feel like doing it. Committing yourself to this idea of quitting smoking. Maybe it's no longer what is it called. doing something. Maybe going to, what is it called? Peer support or something. I don't know. But that's what you got. Paid GoPro Hero 8 Black 4K waterproof action camera, $42.99. Did I get it? I don't know if I got this. I know I bought another one new later on. Not from eBay, but did this one work? I don't know if this one worked or not. So that's what I got then. But was it good? Yeah, I don't know if this one even came in, but I don't know. I guess it does say it didn't get shipped, but I don't know. Okay, next up, 1780 US, the Fidelity Medallion for the capture of Major John Andre. $6.50, $5.20 shipping. It was just one-sided, one print. Touched it, automatically felt sick, like it was made out of lead or some weird type of metal again. Again with eBay. Don't believe everything you can see, even though it looks like the coolest thing ever. And you can challenge yourself all you want, basically. This medallion will be there tomorrow. And if your point is to reprint the medallion so everybody can have it, or the Fidelity medallion so everybody can have it, you're going to have a jeweler do this. You're going to have to do it for a reason with money. Yeah, I mean, this one printed one side with weird feeling metal that seemed kind of dangerous. Yeah, I would say don't buy it. Throw it in the trash can, actually, because it's worthless. And again, it's not a little silver dollar size. It's quite big. It's the size of your hand. It's quite big, and it seems kind of strange. So that was on May 23rd, 2021. Okay, next up, refunded new tobacco prevention anti-smoking stickers, $2 or 250 labels per roll, $10.97, $9.10, June 2nd, 2021. Gonna buy it and was gonna post it. The individual asked me why I wanted it. He didn't go ahead and sell it to me, and he refunded me my money. Maybe he has his reasons. Maybe they're too old. Maybe they're not good quality. Maybe they're from another country. All real, all interesting ideas. So who knows what they are? Who knows? Okay, next up, Topps 2001 Enduring Freedom picture cards and stickers, 24 sealed packs new. Did I get these? I believe I got not all of the packs, not 24 packs. I believe it was less than that, maybe 12 or 15 or something like that. But I mean, I gave them mostly away. You never know what homeless people want, so I gave them some packs. And I mean, it just cheers them up, being part of the government or whatnot. So it's good. So okay, next up, delivered Ancestry DNA genetic testing DNA test kit, brand new, sealed. This is a DNA test kit. $49.95. Bought on July 25th, 2021, free shipping. It worked. It went through, purchased these. It worked and everything. Connected to the real kits. Just make sure they're not expired. And sealed, of course. But they'll work if they're sealed and everything like that. So interesting concept. And just because it says no health on it doesn't mean you can't get health or whatever it's called. It's again one of those things you can buy online. I mean, you probably might want to look for a better quality kit. I mean, ask them like if it looks good, if you're giving it a present or something like that. This is like if you gotta have it. I mean, you need it $20 cheaper or whatever amount, $40, $30 cheaper. Some people are like that. Some people make $5 a week and they work for the man, as they put it. They're in slavery. So you can buy it if you gotta have it. But it works. It works the same as anybody else. There's down and lows to the DNA testing kit when people mark the price down, and you can always ask them if you want to get the kit cheaper. It's a good way. Just plus savings, as they put it. Delivered Chris Hansen gray suit life size cutout, $69.97, $14.97. Charge August 20th, 2021. Is this relevant? Is this anything you don't need but do need, or don't need or do need? I don't know. I can't say it's going to do anything. Mine got stolen. I let it sit outside for a little while. It got stolen. It sat somewhere for a little while. It got stolen. So, no matter who stole the Chris Hansen cutout, who knows? And you probably know who you are. You never know. So you never know who would steal what and why they'd steal what and for what reason they'd steal what. Some people don't think, supposed thoughts or accurate thoughts or considerate thoughts. So, it can get tiring at the end of the day. But, that is what it is. Next up, delivered Booz Allen Hamilton keychain new. This one was $9.99. This is a hair clip, not a keychain like a bottle opener or anything like this. This is for hair. So something you put in your hair is a Booz Allen Hamilton keychain. I don't need to do that. Okay, the next on the list is partially refunded on the move. Booz Allen Hamilton in Hamilton, transportation consulting 1915 to 1994. This one wasn't sold to me. Couldn't find it online. Also would have purchased it online. Didn't come in at all. So just thought it was an interesting read on national security contractors. And then partially refunded here. Booz Allen Hamilton edition Wet Feet instead of Guide by Wet Feet. So that's what that is. Is it interesting? Again, I've read some of these materials before. Who knows how or why I would read something like that even, a little bit. But, that is what it is. It gets refunded sometimes. And then we go back to this book here, partially refunded. Okay, and we got Booz Allen Hamilton, helping clients envision their future by Arts Kleiner. Refunded. It was $4.09, free shipping. Who knows if someone just had to have it because they love Booz Allen Hamilton so much. Who knows? Who doesn't? Who does love Booz Allen Hamilton? Who knows? August 25th, 2020. And the next one, Booz Allen Hamilton Notebook. That one did or didn't go through. Contact seller, $6, August 26th, 2021. Oh, and then we go. It got delivered. It was Allen Hamilton Notebook, $6 and $3.99 shipping, August 26th, 2021. And was it sealed or anything in a wrapper? Again, it was not sealed in a wrapper from a brand new company or anything like that. It was probably straight from a box somehow, but maybe not. Who knows? It is pretty much a book, a notebook at that, like any FBI journal they hand out at the FBI office, or the the conventions or whatever the FBI goes to. But this one is bound by like plastic leather and like soft foam. So going on, shipped 3-year tech warranty, lawn and garden below. I think this one was for this one right here, which is the Swan Home Series window alarm 110 decibel siren SW351W SA new. And this is $6.89 free shipping, September 14th, 2021. Was it worth it? If you got to have it for your house, you got to have it insured to rescind it. Will they complicate your insurance policy for that? Yes, they will. They will conceive your insurances faulty, at all times. That's how the insurance company works. So it's just what they do. Okay, next up, wholesale lot bulk 10-pack USB memory, 6-thumb drive, pen, U-disc, and what size these were? These were a small size. These were 1 megabyte drives here. 1 literal megabyte drives. Wholesale lot bulk 10-pack USB flash memory stick thumb pen drive U-disc. 10 of them. I don't think 10 of them came up. And they were all not the same colors. They were all different colors. So it was something. It wasn't great. I wish the shipment was sealed. I wish it was for testing, pen testing, whatnot. be much more mature for this company to do such. It looks like they're still running, so it would be much more mature. Next one, super sketchy. Probably the sketchiest one next to a few of these on novelty items on eBay because they look so darn cool, they make you feel so darn cute, and they seem so damn cheap. So this one is delivered to the FEMA custom cards for film, stage, cosplay, collectible, and whatever you want. So you can get collectible ID cards with your identity rank or whatever you want to put on it, your name, your blood type, your fake badge number on a PVC card or on a laminated card, or they could send you an image of it basically, and you can print it out on a computer yourself. And I do it because there's a Comic-Con in my city, so it's more an obstructionalist kind of viewpoint. Act, do comedy. Act like you care, basically, about the community. It's more of a play on words, a joke. So I went ahead and I purchased this as a FEMA program analyst for which is the highest ranking for like more of a computer science role in FEMA. I gave them the rank and everything, and they put it all in there. They put it on the laminated card. Did it look sketchy? Was it taped over the envelope when I got it? It looked a little bit sketchy. The company looked a little bit sketchy when I did some more research on it. It looked like a bad deal, but this company's still running. So it is what it is. Looked a little bit sketchy. It was more of a tactic to do some more research on, YouTube, some bigger sites about, kind of how trafficking works in somewhere like, the border of, Mexico and the United States. Program analyst, computer program analyst, and, for FEMA of all places, kind of sounds familiar to, some sort of setting and the quality of trafficking. That's a big deal. So I'll just put it there. This company looks like it flunked big time, but you never know. There's things like Mythbusters. I think one of their companies just did a segment on fake IDs play IDs like for movie actors. So this is kind of interesting. I'm not sure if any of these are breaking the law at all, how custom made they are. But, if there's, the question of like somebody's identity, if there were, say, a SEAL team member, there's people who can verify that information if you're not getting FOI complaint across, and you're taking drastic steps to, verify some information. Obviously, you shouldn't. Most people who do that have, real lives, and they have like real ideas about things of what could happen. If someone's playing around with these ideas. Again, YouTube, probably not the most appropriate place for this, but if you're going to do it and you need to make government acting like ID, print one on a computer, you're going to have to buy the software, you're going to have to buy the printing material, and you are going to have to buy the printer and make sure it's photoshopped together. And you probably have to get an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement with all these things. So that's probably the best way. So you're going to do something sketchy. I don't suggest doing this. Division, whatever that is, looks sketchy. Unless they get their company together. I don't know any SAG-AFTRA, professional business verification for something like this. So I wouldn't do it. Not necessary, really. It kind of looked like I had some issues there. So I'd pass. Looks suspicious. So going on. Oh, and then the website to verify seals is sealtrainingexperience.com or something like that. You'll have to look it up. It's a review of phony SEALs or Navy SEALs or Navy veterans or military members. They work with other sites that can verify people's military. What is it called? Their military history. Okay, so going on. Let's see. We have 1 year square trade warranty accidents, jewelry, $20 to 29 cents, $3.99, zero shipping, September 29th, 2021. And this one is for the Triton men's 7mm tungsten carbide brush TC 850, choose ring size, retail for, I'm not sure how much, 500 maybe. This one was for carbon ring or carbide. So it is what it is. And the next one is for warranty. It has a warranty here. Oh, I'm sorry. No, this tungsten carbide is tungsten. Oh, it's not even silver. It's tungsten. Okay, so that's what that is. And then I have the 2-year square trade warranty jewelry. And then here we go. Trident FG men's 6mm comfort fit ring groove black tungsten with whatever that is. So interesting. And then we're getting to the end of it. The last one here is new Hexbug Nano Micro Robotic Creature Black, $9.99, October 3rd, 2021, free shipping. And that's shipped for free. And then we have a 3-year square trade warranty. And I did, warranty it, except the only thing with the Hexbug Nano Micro Robotic Creature Black, or probably any of them, they don't have serial codes, so you can't patent an actual one. I know what you're hoping to warranty a child toy that has a battery in it that operates with a serial number, obviously in your own home. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but some people are like that. I'm one of those people like that. So it is what it is. That's the last purchase I had on eBay, and that was October 3rd, 2021. Yeah, it was kind of disappointing. I mean, so that's what I got, basically. This is what eBay is, a big old something that does something, obviously. It is roughly what you get. I mean, if you're selling on eBay, I mean, that's what you got. It's more of a community thing, honestly. This is what you get. This is what you got. But, not all cases are obviously like that. You could sell real blood on eBay if you really tried hard enough. They wouldn't catch you. So, this is a review of eBay from, 2019 to 2021 during the COVID pandemic. So, this is what you got. This is what you get, basically. So, there you go. I hope you enjoy the eBay.